The most talked about issue in Camarines Sur, the Nueva Camarines update on Mayor Blance's special report.
The Senate Committee on Local Government has filed a committee report after reaching a compromise agreement on the measures seeking the split of Camarines Sur, paving the way for the creation of new province.
Joliett is taking the floor to announce that he is joining the minority bloc in the Senate after denouncing Enrile as bully for railroading the division of Camarines Sur. He said he cannot understand why Enrile wanted the immediate passage of the Camarines Sur bill until he learned that it was former President Gloria Macapagal Arroyo who personally called up the Senate President to speed up the measure.
Senator Joker Arroyo, who hailed from Naga City, has opposed the measure, saying dividing Camarines Sur would benefit only the people of Province 4th District, which is under the jurisdiction of Representative Arnolfo Pentevella, who is on his last term. Mayan Blance reporting.
An intramural will not be complete without a cheer dancing competition. For this, on Intramurals 2012 of Partida State University, one of the departments stood up on the said competition. Give us the report, Ronnel, Pida.
Again, the College of Business and Management proved its valor as DZs, the championship title, being won during the chair dance competition Intramurals 2012 held August 15, 2012 at PSU Gymnasium. The packed-out crowd was astonished by the dazzling moves and breathtaking stunts of CBM cheerers, making them worthy of the crown among its other rivals competitors, in which College of Education and Engineering Arts and Sciences were ranked second and third respectively. Here with me now is Miss Ferlyn Morallo, one of the cheer dancer of CBM. Okay, Miss Ferlyn, this is my first question to you. What message can you give to your co-rivals competitors?
I think our core rivals competitors done their best, but we, the College of Business and Management cheer dancers, caught the eye of the judges.
Oh, very well said. Okay, Miss Ferlyn, this is my second and last question to you. What can you say about the title being won by your group?
As a member, I can proudly say that we deserve to be entitled as the cheer dancers of the year.
Thank you very much, Ms. Ferlyn, for answering all my questions. This is Ronnel Pida reporting.
Thank you. And in addition, the School of Industrial Technology was proclaimed as this year's champion, followed by the College of Business and Management and College of Education.
Ferlyn, did Remar brought you home? No, Mom. We broke up. And then, he's forcing me to... What happened? Isn't it that I will only give it to my husband?
Family meal is important. A reminder from Lucky Me and Account the News Unlimited.
Pinoy appeals in court of sexual assault case. This report shocked the Filipino community in Parsons Oak, California. And the news scene is Roger Diaz.
A 44-year-old nursing assistant who has been accused of sexually assaulting his female patients asked the court public defender to represent him and to postpone his arraignment on the charges. Police said Jeremiah Diego has been working at the Providence Holy Cross Medical Center since April 2012. He was arrested earlier this week after a female patient alleged that she was molested by him. Providence Holy Cross Medical Center released a statement saying that it takes the allegations against Diego very seriously and are conducting a thorough internal investigation and cooperating with law enforcement on their investigation. On the lighter side, the Hong Kong government has increased the monthly salary of foreign domestic helpers. For employment, contracts signed yesterday, the minimum allowable wage for foreign domestic helpers was increased by 180 Hong Kong dollars or 954 pesos. Hong Kong Standard Employment Contract for hiring foreign domestic helpers also requires employers to provide helpers with free food. Employers, however, may choose to pay food allowance in lieu of free food. Will this week be a nice for tanning or a nice week for pillows and blankets? Let's see the weather update with Isaac Joshua Alfon from Pag-asa.
Unfortunately, Roger, this week will be nice for sleeping with pillows and blankets. As public storm warnings went up in 6 provinces, Saturday as tropical storm Lawin slowed and changed its course, affecting large parts of eastern Visayas. Signal number 2 was up over eastern Samar, while signal number 1 was raised in Sorsogon, northern Samar, western Samar, Leyte, and southern Leyte. As of 11 a.m. Saturday, the eye of Lawin was located 395 kilometers east of Borongan in eastern Samar. The storm was peaking maximum sustained winds of 95 km per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 120 km per hour. It was forecast to move north-northwest slowly. It was moving at 9 km per hour Friday. Lawin is expected to be 330 km east of Borongan, eastern Samar by Sunday morning. By Monday morning, it will be 290 kilometers northeast of Borongan and 290 kilometers northeast of Verac Catanduanes by Tuesday morning. Eastern Samar will experience stormy weather with rough to very rough seas, while the rest of eastern Visayas will have rains and gusty winds. Palawan, the rest of Visayas, the Zamboanga Peninsula, northern Mindanao, and the Caraga region will have cloudy skies with occasional moderate to heavy rains. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will be partly cloudy with brief rain showers or thunderstorms. This is Isaac Joshua Alfon, Weather Update.
Is there any announcement of cancellation of classes, partner?
I didn't heard any yet.
Me too, but if there would be any announcement, we will be the first to know it.
Yeah, right.
The basketball squad lost the chance to move through the gold medal match of FIBA Asia Cup after losing the 77-60 to Iran. Eugene Remedio, right on track.
Smart Gilas Pilipinas, after a great run in the tournament, failed to break through Evan's sturdy interior defense while hampered by early foul trouble on its entire front line. The Philippines just took 9 shots from the free throw area while Evan had 30 attempts. A testament at how Smart Gilas couldn't gain control of the paint. Sunny Toss fouled out in the 4th period just after Ronnel de Ocampo, who's always played a key role for Smart Gilas, picked up his sport personnel. Joseph also came out as a surprise of the bench for Evan, finishing with 13 points mostly in the 4th quarter, where his squad commander over.
For now, Smart Gilas Pilipinas is now on reach to win on its next game. Eugene Remedio reporting.
More news on the line after a short break.
Wake up, Philippines! Copico, your coffee specialist, presents Copico Astig 3-in-1. Stronger and richer coffee come from grade 1 selected coffee bean. Buo and properly roasted. Be 100% Astig. Astig na kape.
On the Philippine stock market, investors were more cautious. There were only 63 advancers, which were overwhelmed by 91 decliners, while 47 stocks were unchanged. Value turnover amounted to 5.54 billion. Other stocks that contributed to the PSEI's decline were Metrobank at negative 1.09%, PLDT at negative 0.64%, MPI at negative 2.38%, Semirara at negative 0.99%, and Banco de Oro at negative 1.93%. SM Prime, First Gen, and Ayala also ended lower. On the other hand, the day's outperformers were BPI at plus 1.95%, Ayala Land at plus 2.56%, and Meralco at plus 1.63%. Among non-index stocks, a notable gainer was Philippine 7 at plus 3.5%, which recently took in a strategic investor. Peso strikes into its highest value versus dollar at 41.57, breaking the record of yesterday's 41.67.
On the fight line, Pacquiao-Marquez fight is on track. But this fight don't have title to defend but only to show who of them is the real fighter. Here is Francis John Belaro for the details.
Filipino southpaw Manny Pacquiao will return to the ring for the fourth time against his longtime rival Manuel Marquez. Pacquiao, who last met on November when Pacquiao beat Marquez in a very controversial majority decision, will meet at the MGM Garden Arena. The Mexican warned that Pacquiao will be up for a difficult fight in their fourth face-off, and that it would be better for the Filipino to focus on his training for his fight on December 8, 2012. Pacquiao and Marquez already figured in 3 close battles. Their first fight in 2004 ended in a controversial draw, while their next 2 fights in 2008 and 2011 had Pacquiao winning by decision. Marquez maintained that he won all his fights against Pacquiao. He claimed that the judges have been scoring their fights wrong. The final judgment and clarification of this issue will be marked December 8, 2012. Francis John Belaro reports.